out makes it melt. Being blind in the 1800s meant you were poor or uneducated. This was not the case for Louis Braille. Louis Braille was born in 1809 in a village near Paris. His father made goods out of leather. One day, while playing in his father's workshop, Louis's hand slipped and the awl he was holding pierced his eye. At first, this wound didn't seem very serious, but it soon became infected and caused him to lose sight in both eyes. This obstacle didn't stop Louis from having a normal life. He adapted and went to school, and even excelled. When he was older, he saw that the school didn't have the resources he needed. He later learned of a school in Paris for blind students. He packed up and went to the school to receive an education catered to blind students. When Louis arrived, he was full of joy to find that there were books for blind people to read. To his disappointment, there were only 14, and they were large and costly. The reason why they were so large was because the letters were raised off the page. The letters were very large, and that caused the pages to fill, and the full book to be very heavy. Also, it was hard for him to follow what happened in a sentence, even if he could read it. He was troubled by this because he could do many things normal people could, except read at the same pace. As Louis continued in his studies, he learned of night writing, a system of dots and dashes on paper. The French soldiers used night writing as a way to communicate in the dark. Louis liked this since the blind person's world is practically all dark. Blind people could read this form of writing. That summer, Louis went home and took the tool that took his sight, an awl, and began revising night writing. Night writing was somewhat space-taking because of the dashes. This led to Louis' system of writing called Braille, a system of 6 dots placed to simulate letters. Louis' system was not approved in his lifetime by the French government, but later was applied to the future to use. Louis' story not only inspired because he practically defied logic, but turned his life from a downhill situation to an inspiring one. Sure, he didn't accomplish this on his own, but it is the support of those people that kept him going. Louis probably thought his situation was bad and wanted to give up, but God had a different plan. That plan is what helps many blind people succeed today. A lot of them like Uncle Mike, who is a doctor at Balaban Medical Center in the Philippines, who became the first totally blind medical transcriptionist in Asia using Braille. Braille may be different by the way we read it, but there are differences in all of us that push us to strive to be better. But it is that improvement that helps make a difference in others' lives. Louis Braille did exactly that by inventing Braille. Jim Phoebe once said, "There is a wonder in reading Braille that the sighted will never know. To touch words and to have them touch you back. We may not use Braille, but the stories and inspiration apply to all of us." Louis Braille and my uncle's stories show that no matter what the circumstance, something will always lead to another, and life will continue and keep progressing. Because in this life,